Hello and welcome. Yes, this was looking decidedly mucky. I've just literally put a couple of trailers back under the in the sheds. I thought I'd do a little tiny bit of tidy up work because it was looking decidedly mucky. Right, pigs. I do remember we have got to feed the pigs, so we're going to do that now. I'm going to grab a I know it's going to cost us a fortune, but then they earn us a fortune. I've got to remember that. Yeah, the two things. Oh, that does look a lovely colour. Alright, yeah, we are doing terribly well. We've done the harvest. We do need to be, yeah, that's true. The straw's converting to, yeah, I don't have to do anything. The production's doing it for me, really. The cows are doing fine. It's just the pigs we need to concentrate on. And then I'm trying to think, I'm sure that the grass was ready tomorrow. Thinking about it, and the mowing, oh, was it? We got to check this. Yeah, well, they'll pop down both ends of the farm, we should check. I'm not sure, I thought we did them both. I can't remember whether on this, I do like to separate them so that you've got one day and one another day and then 1 day's rest, and then it starts all over again. It's better than having lots too much. Yeah, that's going on nicely. Yes, I'll be glad when we can actually make our own. Which won't be long now, thinking about it. Right. Pig food, one of the most expensive things known to man. It's here somewhere, honestly. Always manage to find the long way to get to anything. It's a knack. Now then, do we need straw as well? We should check that while we're here. 132,000. Mind you, we do have an awful lot of them now, that is true. Aha, we have newer as well. We'll see whether it's worth us doing a load or whether we'll do it tomorrow. Same with the slurry, we'll check everything while we're here. Yeah, we'll get that tomorrow, 20 tons. Yeah, let's get it. It's about 23 tons. Now, I think, if I remember rightly, we had a little bit too much last time when we stuck it in the silo. But I don't think it was a lot. it's not going to go far. Oh, no, it was pig food, wasn't it? No, it was. I remember now, yeah. I think we put straw in there. I suppose that wouldn't hurt if we get 70 tons or stick the excess in, because it isn't expensive buying straw in. Way for the let's see if we can go there. That's not too bad, I don't think. He says. had to clock it. Slurry, I must check that as well. I didn't look. I know it was. I saw it, but I didn't. If you know what I mean. I wasn't looking. Oh yes, yeah. We should have brought. Right, we'll go and do that now as well. Take this back and we'll bring that straight back. Got to do everything. Right, tanker. Keep forgetting that as well, for the silage additive. But must go and fetch it with the I would say the telehandler, but not at this end. It's the wheel loader, but yeah, need to go and grab it. I do love this drive-through. It is. That's what I find it absolutely amazing, especially for things like this. You can get so many things in. Right. Now then, we need. Yeah. Which is where. Usually I leave it over here, and it has got the very back on that we need. Keep thinking whether or not to swap the lorries over, because we don't use the one at the bottom that much. We usually use it for when we're lugging bales, or we didn't do bales last. Oh no, we did do. I did it with tractor, so yeah. I think I did. I got the slurry this side, or did I? We'll check, because I know. Yeah, as I say, for me personally, it tends to blur into one. Tiny details, but I think it is one of the bad. What are you doing, car? One of the bad things about having multiple Let's Plays. I mean. Yeah, they sort of blur a little, and then of course the mugs blur a little. So some of the little details, for me personally, seem to blur. Okay, that's a long time since I've done that. Can't say that anymore now. Used to always be doing that one. No, it wasn't Greenland's. Oh, always forget the name of one of my favourite maps, English maps. It was. No, I'm not sure. It'll come to me. Yeah, always terrible. My words are this. Yeah, this sort of time in the week, Thursdays and Fridays. Yes, so let's have a look. While that's filling, let's have a quick look. A recap on, yeah. That's not ready, we've just seen that. No, it's not. It'll be ready tomorrow. Smashing. So, no, we looked, and the potatoes, although they look dark green, they're not ready tomorrow, are they? No. Both potatoes and sugar beet are ready on the same day, which I'm glad actually, because I can get on with it doing the pig food. No, it is oats. Yeah, it's the colour of oats. So now then, let's have a look. Is there any left? So it's 70, I think. So there should be a tiny weeny. Yeah, that's tomorrow's. I don't think I've ever had so many pigs. I mean, about 750, isn't it? Something like that. No, you know you're going to hear that if you do that. Yeah, I know what my thought process was. It was about going too far over the road and meeting a car coming, but unfortunately as a lorry you have not got, sometimes you've got to do things like that and just wait for a break in the traffic. Yeah, it always seems to struggle a little bit, whereas the Phoenix is, yeah, it doesn't struggle at all. And its returning circle on this, as I have said before, is, yeah, quite awful. In comparison to the other trucks, it's noticeable. You get used to driving, although I suppose, yeah, you do get used to driving. That's the trouble when you've got so many vehicles with so many different driving ranges and turning circles. It is, you notice the bad ones when you jump into them because, yeah, I mean, we're quite fortunate. There's a lot, almost all of the tractors, classes, and especially the Fence are super for turning circles. So I am very pleased with the fertiliser business. Now remember your words about passing this tractor. Yeah, it does need to do this. They've got a lot of water now, but how much have they got? Ooh, wow. They have a lot of water and they have a full thing. Right, smashing. I knew we'd got a couple to do, but I didn't realise that is amazing that we've actually got that finished. Then let's just check and remind myself what is still in here. Oh, yeah, nearly all water and solid fertiliser, straw and hay, and really minimal of those. Now then, we could be mulching that field, which, yeah, we've got to widen out our equipment, haven't we? And that lack of grass on there is annoying me. I ought to put some down. Yeah, no, that's true. I think what we're going to do is ask the shop if we can have quite a bit of equipment delivered. If we're going to pay for the service, I think we ought to make it worth a while. We've got mulchers that we need. I think I'm going to, no, money's no object. I may well have the Batwings again from mulchers on other Let's Plays, but usually on Let's Plays where I'm struggling a little bit financially, whereas at the minute, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not really worried. Right, first of all, let's ask them to deliver to our yard. And we are going to need... Let's go on a little bit of a spending spree. Not that I'm trying, I don't mean like... Oh, you kidding me? Oh, you absolute... Now that doesn't look anywhere near that. So that our business is now not having lots to process because some other business has given us an absolute... Oh, do you know, let's get rid of that. It's been an accident waiting to happen, that has, for a long time. I really do. Yeah. So annoying. Oh well, it's done. You cannot undo it, no matter how much you like. I do agree. I was definitely the rear end, which is the where it comes out of, was definitely towards that way. But hey ho, let's just let's calm down. You can't do anything about it. Right, mulches is what we're looking for. M for mulches, and it's there. And we want a large one. Well, you don't get large ones, really, do you? None of them are massively large. I think, is it the this one, the Katrina? That's the biggest, if I remember rightly. Do I get 2 of those? Would be nice to hit it hard. We've got enough tractors to seriously, do that. I think we'll do by 2 Katrinas. Right, we also are going to need... am I going to do what I said? Which was wheel loader tools. Was it wheel loaders? Yeah, it's width. I want the biggest width. I think the 6 meter was the biggest. There was lots of that particular width. Yeah, and there was no bigger than that. Yeah, 2.7. .4, 3, 4 to 5. There's still a bigger one. It's the snow thing. I know it is. I'm just not sure. I think it might be one of the telehandlers. I might need to adapt it. Yeah, they're not big. Not really. I think it is under telehandlers. I'm sure it is. Ooh, that's up to 5 meters. There is one better. I know. Right. It could. It probably is under. Oh no, actually, I know what it's under. I remember. Levelers. Yeah, there's quite a few of the 6 meters under this, and they like literally open up to that. Five, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it is a 5 actually. That is the one I was literally going for. Now, isn't this? No, it's a wheel loader leveler. Right, smashing. So that is the right one then. We're going to colour it differently to match class. It does seem to make a sense, being as you can use a class. And I think the white looks a nice touch on it actually. Although I can't see much white on there at all. Maybe a tiny bit on the things. Right, that'll do. Yeah, we will actually. Right, and we also still do need though the belt system. So now we have got. That's true. We've got the sucker upperer. So I'm wondering whether to use that and that. We're going to try different things. We may still buy the belt system, but I'm going to go for that for now. I'm going to use what we've already got and that, the print-off. Right, so then that's knocked us down to still just above a mil. So yes, I'm looking forward to using that actually. Right, so then let's. Yeah, there's not really much for us to do. We will be getting a bit of a tick up. Oh, grass. That's what I was going to say. I'm just going to pop down the bottom end, and I shall, when I've caught the bus or got a tractor down there, I shall, no, I'm going to catch the bus. I'm leaving the equipment where it is. So I'm going to see you down at the bottom end. Grade 2. Now, did I? No, yeah, no, we're fine. Yeah. I obviously did, even though, again, that's another thing that's blurred a little bit with me. It's Yeah, I didn't realise. Let's check the top though, because I'm really not sure whether I did do that. So I'm going to see you back up at the other end on that other grass field. So I'm going to see you shortly. No, absolutely fine. It was, yeah, I did both the same day, so this is absolutely fine. So we do not need to worry about that. So it really is that we've done all jobs. I know that we needed, yeah, there was a little bit of, although I think the graze mod is actually working now, although it doesn't kick in, I think, until it goes low. So really it's us and us. But yeah, water's full. Let's pop over to the farm and let's, yeah, put a feed up until next month, and then yeah, then we're going to get busy with the last of the oats. Oh no, it is this one I want actually. Right, now then, remind myself, yeah, there may be things in the sales that you're, yeah, oh, there are, I remember actually, I did find that quite hilarious. Yeah, still 8 o'clock. Ooh. When I said there'd be a tick up, I wasn't seriously meaning almost 500,000. That is, yes, where there's muck, there's brass, as that old saying goes. And there's nothing in the sales today. Well, we're not really that worried. Right, let's have a look at the all-important harvest. Oh, I did think so. Right, so we need to be taking a lot of equipment over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bore you with getting that together. We are going to hit that field. So I'm going to see you on the field with all of the equipment. So I'm going to see you shortly. Right, yeah. Also, I thought it's an ideal time to get this underway as well. So we shall, yeah, start it at this point where I've avoided that and manually done it. But yeah, I think I'll have to manually just fix this bit here because I'm going to miss a bit if I've done that. But if I do it as first waypoint, it's going to clock that every single time. Everything does. Yeah, I've missed the first thing, so I'll have to set it manually at the very end, or I'll have to do that. Right, so we want the stone picker. Remind me, it should be here. It is, I can see it. Right, so which tractor? Yeah, that's a trouble. We say I've got a lot of tractors, and I have, but because I've split it, still, no, we can, yeah, I will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run this across to the other side, and yeah, like, wouldn't it be sensible to grab the harvester now? We need that trailer as well, don't we? That I had just put in that field. So I am going to, yeah, there's a lot of faffing around to do, so I shall see you on the field. I just didn't want you to not see, so I'm going to set the stone, in fact, yeah, we've still got enough tractors. I'm being silly. Yeah, let's grab, yeah, we'll grab you, the fence. I've started this engine earlier, but yeah. Oh, I was going to mulch. I bought mulchers. You know, it's bad habits. Yeah, I should have mulched it first. Now I've lost that bonus. Do you know? Oh well, it's, yeah. Well, we will do it. We've got them now. I shall learn my lesson. It's the one of those things of not having mulches all the time. You sort of get into the habit of not mulching. I do mulch sometimes, but yeah, I think that there's a lesson to be learned there, and that is, I don't need to repair anything. That if you don't get the equipment, it doesn't become a habit, and that is exactly what happens. I've always said this about habits, and it is true. I want to get another back for that as well, now that we're not using the fertiliser type one. Let's set this going as well. We're going to be good. We're going to repair everything. You would not believe that I washed this. I think we'll just give these a quick douse in water as well, just as we're here. Wow, it does not need repair, so I must have just done that. Because you only have to go down the road and it needs repairing, let's be honest. Right, okay. As as I keep saying, really, it's true. I was just thinking I'm not going to get as much done as I thought. You never do, but it's more about, yeah, the farm does dictate really the jobs. That's why I don't want to drag you through me moving every piece of equipment. That would be a little bit, but yeah, apart from that, I mean, the jobs that you do are really definitely down to the farm. Right, now then, we'll set you. Actually, I think we will quickly. Oh, yeah, it's so messy, isn't it? And then you. Should we let? Yeah, we're going to let it finish. I'll tell you why. And now then, yeah, this may well be in fact, yeah, I suppose that makes sense then. If we're going to do that, we're going to leave it all for that tractor. Makes sense. But it is true, because I need to manually fix the bits that they're not going to do. So, yeah, we'll come back for that. So I am going to drag everything else, all of these, yeah, the trailers. I think I'm going to take 2 trailers. Oh, no, because we are going to produce straw. So, yeah, we're going to grab one of these now. And the harvest, yeah, I'm going to need the header, aren't I? Oh, we have actually got a proper header trailer, haven't we, thinking about it? So let's do that with the harvester. Let's pull it out a bit. I will at least show this side of things. Absolutely. I'm not going to show the procession going to the field and all the rest of it, because that's, yeah, tad, yeah, excessive. But if we grab it at the right end, that always helps. Ooh, yeah, we've clocked that at some point, haven't we? Because it's going over, yeah. That doesn't surprise me, because we don't really use header trailers terribly often. Right, brilliant. Okay, let's stick that like that. It's not really long enough, is it? If I remember. Oh, this is a 13.7. This might be a bit of a problem. In fact, yeah, we have the wheel loaded, don't we? And I have started its engine, so. Ooh, I think you're forgetting your sheep and all of the animals, although I know that the cows are doing well, but yeah, I seem to be going straight into work mode when my own rule is that we do the animals first. So we'll get this, yeah, going, and I am going to pop over and I'm going to sort those out. So I'm going to stop the cameras for a minute. I shall start them again when they're over by the sheep. Everything, yeah, I've done the watering. I'm just literally going to grab a bit of grass out of there from last time. Obviously the grass is ready. This is going to be multiple sessions, which is why I'm coming in and out rather a lot, because there's a lot to do, and I don't want it to, you know, everything to be things that we've done lots and lots of times. So this time I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm gonna show you the wool, but I'm gonna literally whisk that off, because this session's gonna be quite a monstrous one. So it's going to be a lot that I do behind the scenes, but you can see 3 deep now. That is quite phenomenal, and that's just since yesterday. So yeah, these are in full swing now of producing an awful lot of wool, which is brilliant. Right, so I'm going to see you back over on the farm or on the field. No, actually it will be on the farm. There's that field. I'd like to manually clean up the ploughing and get the de-stoner underway. I suppose, actually, whilst we're here, we could also get the swather going, which should, yeah, this is a dedicated mower, so really, this should literally have that course loaded. As simple as that. Let's check, though. Yes, it has. Right, so we are in swath mode. We are indeed, so we should let that go. It shouldn't have any problems. There's nothing as far as I can see on the side of the field. So did we leave? I am sure I left something in here, a tractor or something. No, fertiliser spreader. That's what we left. I knew I'd left something. At least I know where that is now. Right, I think you're going to need that. Yeah, right, I'm going to see you over on the other side of the farm. See you shortly. We've got a lot of grass last time, so for silage for this end and for feeding the sort of thing. So I've done almost a complete round of grass, and we are now doing the rest in hay. Yeah, we're going to get more hay. We may do the other little fields as a bit more grass. No, we've got plenty. Yeah, I couldn't grab all 3 last time. I only grabbed the 2 as 2 sets. So there's two more of these to take after this. But yeah, I am really blown away with how well we're doing with the wall. It is absolutely tremendous. It truly is. Well, then it would be. I know it's fantastic from just having 400 sheep. Yeah, that was amazing. No, it was 500, sorry, not 400. On word brain. It's Thornton revamped. See, my brain is still working a little. Yeah, Thornton revamped. Yeah, it's I still, but I think I've got to be honest with myself. I don't. Yeah, it's as much as I wanted to do it. If I'm going to pull in additional things, it probably will be the Horbelleron one, because it's still not working. Yeah, it's the whole premise of that was ultra realistic, and unfortunately, it's not working properly. So it's not much point in doing ultra realism if you can't do ultra realism. That was the entire point of that particular Let's Play. Yeah, we'll revisit it. Oh, I will have another look actually, because can we get both of those? Should be able to. Yes, we can. Smash it. Right, anyway, I did promise you, but I just wanted to show you that I've changed my mind, and it's going to take a while. We're going to pop across the road, and I'm going to get on with doing that bit of ploughing. So, in fact, yeah, I will. I'll drag you with me, because we need this back over there anyway. So we'll drop this in, ride across the road, and then I'm going to jump into the plough, and I'm going to just touch up the bits that, need touching up. Actually take it, because it doesn't like it being the wrong way. Yeah, that's what I meant. You gotta like tilt it. Right, so let's go back over there then. I'm glad I didn't forget to do the fertiliser and alignment though. Like on both ends, I was quite pleased about that. It's again details. The farm is massive now. It's a bit like Rombos. It takes a month, because you've got so much to do. Sometimes on the month can take so long. I think we'll windrow this as well, but I think we'll be careful about windrowing the. Yeah, I don't want to mix the two. That's the only thing I hate about doing things like this. It's that possibility to mix things. I do love how easy sheep are to manage. They are absolutely amazing in the game. I might add, for those sheep farmers who are going to say, no, they're not. I know. Yes. Yeah. Now there is, of course, that mod which I am thinking of bringing in, but where the animals can die. I'm not sure. Yeah, because it seems to me that element of realism really, so far, was virtual farmers are not affected by deaths and things like that, but I don't think it brings disease in yet. That is the element that really is a catch-all for any kind of farm. That is the fact that disease can literally wipe your herd out. Whoa. Yeah. So it's not quite there yet. Right, let's go grab that tractor. Yeah, I did put it on there, but I'm not sure now where. Oh, we have finished. Right. No, we're not going to time that, so we're only just finishing off. So it's a bitty bobby session, this one, really. No, I want that, and then I want to do that. Oh yeah, he did finish. Yeah, I did know that I'd missed that entire round. What I might do is actually, I shall set him going on that, and we're going to do the corners, I think. Because he's going to just bump into that thing and stop, or mind you, might stop actually. Yeah, that's important. Let's go straight ahead. We'll do that bit of a corner switch as well. Yeah, I'm annoyed now that I didn't get those mulches going. That's the whole point of buying them, but hey ho. Oh no, swing. This is no little thing. They're amazing. These are absolutely amazing. As I say, I'm not 100% sure of these could be, but I know some of the American equipment is phenomenally large. So I'm not saying it's not possible. Only work that I did a bit of research, and all I could find was a 10.5 meter. Now then, yes, we can do it. This is a strange field though. It has swishers where you wouldn't think there would be swishers, but yeah, it's because it's got like a corner that has to go around. Ideal for this type of farm though, because it is a large farm. Yeah, nearly there. Then we'll set this going when we get the message, if we get the message, because I was going to say messages are not really terribly fantastic, are they, at present? A fact that I keep on harping on about, because you do hope that one day Giants might actually fix the game that we all paid for instead of releasing more content. It does personally to me seem rather, well, no, I suppose from a business point of view, of course, it's a very good move, but unfortunately doesn't speak very highly of how well honoured we are by our provider. Yes, I don't rate that personally, not at all. I feel very abused by Giants on that particular score, that we keep on paying for additional content, and of course they keep delivering on that, but the game we actually are playing on still isn't working properly, and hasn't been for a long time. Right, and now then, will that, I think that's right, because it should have passed the bit where it's gone onto the headland. I might be, yeah. Ooh, no, right, okay, so we'll manually do this ourselves. Now then, no, let's get level. I don't want any ploughing around corners malarkey. Let's do this properly. And oh yeah, that's a bit close to that trailer. It is. Right, okay. It's the only trouble with having a monster. Right, let's get this right. Yeah, I do stick to my guns on this. I did prefer the wheeled one. It's just doesn't feel terribly wonderful. I'm saying it's supposed to be. Right, now let's try that. That should be right, because it's almost at the first waypoint thing. Right, smashing. Excellent. When you're finished, we shall set the stone picker going. Right, so I am now going to meet you over. Now, let's just see if this can cope with that, because it really is. Yeah, whenever I've got the 12 meters, and it sort of doesn't always stick terribly well. Ooh, we have a bit of a. Yeah, there's a lot of these slowdowns where for no reason things just go weird. And it's not my machine, it really is the game. Yeah, the machine can cope with this. There's nothing stupendous. Right, let's get you on follow. Brilliant, and let's get that, the harvester, which we started the engine absolutely forever ago. Yeah, we did, I thought I did. Wasted half a tank of fuel. No. Right, do we need... Yeah, we do need the fence back on that, don't we? Oh no, the fence got that at the minute, so we're going to have to come back for that. That's not the end of the world. Right, I will see you over with the, like, for this procession. And the reason is, you may well notice that one of these is usually the harvester hangs back and then crashes into something. So yeah, I'm not particularly including follow me scenes that much unless it's tractors, because yeah, the harvester always does something silly, always. I suppose I should actually do the procession the other way around, which is the harvester first and make the tractors follow, but yeah, it probably is more sense. I might actually have to take my own advice. Right, so then yes, I know, that's exactly why I didn't, yeah, let's put us a bit closer to on the edge of the field though. Now then, be careful, because that will try to follow you, really try to follow you. Right, now then, let's get this so that can grab it. And I'm going to go and rescue that, and I'm going to bring you back in when we are actually... Ooh, that's gone through the hedge, my bad. Yeah, I'm going to bring you back in a few minutes when the harvester is got, and we're starting harvesting. So the driver, the abandoned ship actually in the hedge. So I have no idea, because at no point did I go anywhere near that at all. So yeah, it's terrible, it really is. I keep saying that. Worse with the bigger vehicles than it is with the little ones. And yes, I know, let's unfold this whilst we're driving down the road. After all, it doesn't do any damage, not really. And you've seen me unfold this, because he always does that unfold first, and I'm like, I have unfolded it first. Why are you bugging me? And I am on the header, so all I need to do is press go, and it still goes unfold, unfold, and you have to flick between the two before it actually works, which is ridiculous. But hey ho. Getting used to these little weird idiosyncrasies of the game. Ooh, yeah, I was going to say, let's... Yeah, smashing. That's more like, now this is still a tight angle for us, isn't it? I think we should just bounce, get away with it. Yeah, there is a bit of give. Okay then. No, we know this was field 31. I don't even know that we've done fields 10 yet for this. No, I would say from that we haven't. So let's set a course, and we're going to set this going. Now yes, I can see Ray is just sitting by that post, so we shall go and do that as well in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, get that, and then I'm going to come back in. So when you do things off camera, it goes either perfectly well, and then you come on camera and it goes terrible. And the amount of times, last time I tried to put that on with just backing up to it, it didn't work right. This time I do it and it works perfectly. So yeah, no, only strapping, that's it. And then I'm letting go, and then we're grabbing the stone picker. But yeah, it's typical. So just going to set the stone picker going, and then we are going to go back to the harvest. So I'm going to see you on the other thing. Got these across here. I'm going to just manually assist with this one, because yeah, this is the smaller of the two. Now we are not far from the pig farm storage. We can pop across with the straw and stick that in there for now, and then come back en masse and grab lots and lots with the trailers. So yeah. No, it hasn't. I locked it off. This must have been me that used this last then. Right, so we're going to go and stop into a time lapse. I'm not sure that it's really necessary, actually. No, it is. There's a lot of work on this. It is, yeah. It's true. And I haven't forgotten that. We've done the pigs, but we still haven't done the slurry from the cow. Checked. I may have done. No, I haven't, because I came through the night, I remember. Right, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, yeah, that is about it. We've got to grab the yeah, full 7, well, it looks like a full 70 tonner. We've got lots of straw to, I've also set the, this was done over two sessions. I said it was going to be. So what I did, as I started the tractor, I started everything, and I got the harvester going, and I also started the mowers at the bottom field. So this should be a goodly way through, and also restarted. I emptied the stoner on the field and started it going again, so it probably is about getting full again. Yeah, I'm not sure how much it gets off per thing, but I think it's more than 5 tons, and that's 2.5 tons per thing. So we'll have a quick look at that. Stop this, go and grab the it has been a months session. We have achieved a lot. I also put the swather doing grass on a little field. I think we'll have a look. We'll have a look on the map. Yeah. Now the one good news is that now that thing stops if it gets a full tank. So there was a full tank one, but I thought it was this, but it may not have been. It may have been actually the stoner. It may have been. I don't want to forget the mulching, but that's next session. We're going to do the mulching, baling, all that type of stuff next session. And I thought it's about time I actually grabbed that thing off here. So, in fact, yeah, let's move it out of the way. And yeah, that's definitely stopped. It's not moving, is it? I don't think. I'm sure it's stationary, but it's hard to tell sometimes when something's moving a little bit. Right, fantastic. Let's go and have a quick look. Yeah, I tipped the stones here. Yes, do I think another one? I do actually, looking at that. Oh, I think another one. Yeah, I do actually. Looking at the field, I would say so. Yeah, let's have a quick look on the map. I just want to see what the bottom fields, because it does take them a while to do. Oh, yeah, I think I've shifted everything off the field. I said that last time, and it still didn't quite manage to do it. So, yeah. Next time we are going to mulch the field across the road. I'm not going to get anything ready there or do anything. We're literally just going to stay here, and yeah, because next session's going to be a monster. There's all manner of things. This is like, yeah, I mean, Hobo's Hollow, I used to manage quite a lot in one session. I mean, as in, the one thing I'm going to say, although I say I've got enough tractors, I have, but they are strewn out over the top and the bottom, which means there aren't enough to get everything on the field. I'd have to keep dragging them from the bottom to come to the top. So it may well be that we do actually still widen out our... Yeah, that's a point. Let's look there was nothing in the sales today, was there? No, there wasn't. Yeah, if we get tractors, we may well, yeah, widen out our range of tractors. Just doesn't have to be the big ones, or, you know... I think we've got enough... No... I think, yeah, the bottom, we've never been short on the bottom tractors. It's this end. Now that we've got arable fields and all the rest of it, we do seem to be a little bit short up this end. So yeah, right, okay, nearest. Yeah, I think we can do it this time, I reckon. Yeah, well, I've achieved a lot there, but I would like to see, yeah, I would like to really see how much we actually got from that. We'll move you out of the way, and we will borrow you, and we're going to take you. Yeah, we will grab. Yeah, we will grab the straw. We'll grab a few tractors. We'll grab the 48 tonner. We'll grab the pink lorry back there, and we'll also grab the 70 tonner. And we'll go and grab the straw and bring that back up here for the manure business as well. Well, the manure that then turns into fertiliser business. Yeah. So let's drop you off. Let's hitch you up. Though we're not doing this till next session, of course. We shall get them ready in a procession. Yeah, I need to get all that straw out, so we'll do it, yeah, next session definitely. Right, so then, yeah, let's push you forwards, and let's move you out of the way. Now then, it's true actually, that would, no, there's not, is there enough room under there? And the other thing is, let's drop this here. And now then, let's get this the right way around. Yeah, that is true. I could do it on the side of the field here. That's not going to hurt. Oh, August, that is true. We need to be planting our... Yeah, we do actually. We need to be getting a turnaround. Thinking about this, it's August, isn't it? So we need to be planting... September. I think this has been changed somewhat, the British one. I'm sure it has. You can plant right up until March and April for wheat and barley. That's not base game anymore. Yeah, I quite like that. So this is a British geo. It's nice to see the geos coming back. I do hope that does mean in time we will get a little bit more of a complicated seasons, that it's not going to be this really basic version. I know I keep talking about Maize Plus, and it's very complex. I might have a look into it, but I don't see that. I just don't get the benefit, if I'm honest, in so much as it's just getting more complicated. But I suppose you could have said the same about seasons. There was a time when I really didn't want to do seasons because it was complicated. So it's one of those things. Sometimes you think, I can handle it now. Let's have a go. It's nice to learn, and also we can learn together. Well, for those who don't know about it. Ooh. Now then, that's one of the mowers down the bottom. It's got to be. Swather, how's the swather? I would imagine that finished a long time ago. Yeah, it did. Right, so let's have a look at the bottom. Yes, the first one's finished, which that means that one's not far behind. So next session we'll set the baler going down there. That does take a while. do you know, let's do this. And we're going to do it, the traditional way. We're just going straight. I'm not going to do any snaking. Yeah. Yeah, this was worse with the crab steering mode. That time I was moaning about this. But I do still stick to it, that I've got to be honest, I did prefer the Xerion with the wheels to this one. It does not seem as responsive. I always thought that tractor was fairly agile for such a monster. It really was a massive, one of the biggest large tractors physically. It really was and also one of the few very large tractors that had a front 3-point link, which was a real big feature that I always thought it had. So have we got any? Yeah, we have got some stones in this bit, so let's get this done as well. Get a bit tidy. Yeah, I moved that. I thought it was, like I said, it was a bit like dumping the thing here. It was a really silly move, but you don't always think it's really, obviously you do it at a time. Am I going to miss that? Yes, just. You do it at a time when the field's empty, but the field's not going to be empty forever. So yeah, I've shifted that, because it was always clocking the thing and it really wasn't achieving anything. So it really was time for it to go. So it's gone. Yeah. A monument to my daftness. Yeah, we all have these moments where you don't think things through. Seems at the time like a fantastic idea, until the error of your ways crashes around you, as it did with me when we got to pick that up, and I thought, not such a clever idea to stick it on the inside of a field when it needs harvesting. Yeah, absolutely was a daft idea, but hey ho. It seemed sensible at the time, but obviously, as I say, you don't always think things through completely. Hopefully I'll live and learn. Although, to be truthful, making mistakes is part of being human, so yeah, I don't really want to change from that in that way. Or hiding the faults that I've got, as in, like, that even on Farming Simulator I've always been very not wanting to cover my mistakes and that type of thing. I mean, the physics side of things, I always love to try to do the physics bit, to try to get out things, because I love that challenge, I truly do. Also to prove that you don't always have to give up. I mean, there are times when resetting a tractor is the only thing that you can do, but I don't like to do that. That comes from my logging background right at the beginning of the game, when I was, I couldn't get up with the farming side to begin with, so I decimated trees on Sudbury Meadows, literally started on the smaller forest near the farm, and then literally went onto the monster forest that was like right near the shop. That really was an absolute beast. I decimated that. Well, the other one much more, but I did decimate that one as well. I was literally, though, converting the trees into land. Yeah, I wanted to make my own. Always have liked that, where you make your own fields. I never did accomplish that, because it was about that time when I finally switched seasons back on, and then I went and I was trying other maps. But yeah, Sudbury Meadows was the map that I cut my teeth on, that I really did love. One of those underrated maps. It's lagging behind now. I think it was whoever the developer was abandoned it a long time ago. But it was a fantastic map. I really wish, I'd love to have a go at that with seasons and precision farming, but it's one of that. It's a real shame it's not. Yeah, I think it was abandoned on FS19, let alone on FS22. It is one of those maps, though, that I really would love to have a go at. Yeah, it's funny. It was not one of the most unpopular ones. I had to scour YouTube for one YouTuber that actually did content on it. It was someone doing like I was doing on my ultra realistic, where were doing the manual attach, and yeah, it wasn't a terribly confident YouTuber. I don't know whether he actually continued, because I never saw him again other than that one Let's Play, although it was years ago. But yeah, it is one of those, definitely is one of those maps that I would love to do. But there are so many maps coming out, absolutely. Obviously, sort of followers of the channel and viewers will know that I'm waiting for Agres Balcones. I saw it on the mods in testing today, but it didn't say about the PC. It said PS4 Xbox One, Xbox 5, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Super and Xbox One, I think that's right. So it didn't mention PC, so that was a bit of a bizarre one. Whether that means it's cross-platform, I don't know whether that means the PC one is there too, I'm really not sure, but it was good news. It's the first time I've actually seen mention of it, so yeah. Right, now then what have we got to do? We've done the bottoms ready. Yeah, oh, that's right. Let's go grab the fastest tractor we've got. Oh, we've hooked you up. So actually you are the fastest really, but let's grab the Fendt. That'll do nicely. It still isn't the fastest though. Right, let's stick this through there. Let's get tidy. I'm trying to keep the yard a little bit tidier. Yeah, it's one area that I would really like to improve. It's funny, Let's Play to Let's Play, it varies. I was really good on Hobo's Hollow. I really was. I mean, I don't mean perfect, but for me, quite good. But yeah, on some Let's Plays I'm better than others. It's, again, I think it stems from the fact that I am a start from scratcher a lot of the time, and I don't always have sheds, which means that those times you get out of good habits because you can't be in good habits, and then when you come to have your shed, sometimes you're just not actually, it takes a while to get back into those good habits. So I think it is that. Right, let's stick that in. Oh no, let's not do any damage to that. Yeah, so we will be in September planting wheat for our pig food, and we will obviously, as I said, once we get the Tates done, which I believe is that next month, I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is. Tates and sugar beet. We did look. I thought it was. I was just checking because obviously with the different geo, I was unsure as to. Yeah, well, I know we looked and it was dark green, but. Yes, there are some stones also on the field that we've just done. I think from the last time we did it, I was meant to go grab them and I forgot, so we'll grab those as well. We're going to make some lime. Yeah, I'm on St. Cali, obviously until Agres, it is looking good. I don't know when Agres will be out of test. The trouble is you don't ever know if it's going to pass testing first time, so yeah, we shall see how that goes. Now we've fed the pigs. I was just trying to go through in my head what we have got to do. I think we've done everything that we're. Oh wow! I always said this about this. It's so sensitive, such a beautiful tractor. But it's sometimes you jump out of a normal tractor into this, and you well, I am. It's so sensitive that you almost steer into things. Because you've got to readjust your brain. Now we'll also see how much straw we've got over at that silo. In fact, we'll look on the thing in a minute. Let's just grab the grain and see how much. Whether it's a full 70 or just slightly under, or what. It looks fairly full, which is not bad. It's a bigger field than it looks. Ooh, 60 tons, fantastic. It's a big field, but. Now, it's funny, but the other fence, as big and tough as it was, struggled a little bit on this field. I did say that it was a field and a half, and it really is. Right, we'll have a look on a minute. Yeah, this is the last thing. Let's get this in the silo, our production silo, which we can then send to other places. Yeah. Yeah, I've placed the new Omatana Farm Supplies Productions. I don't know if it's called that now, the new one, but it's really in keeping with St. Cali. Oh, wow, I'm still not getting any better at this. I'm all over the place. Yeah, it really is a beautiful building. Actually, no, this is yeah, it is. I've got to say, it's a 70 tonner again. I've never known it. Is this? Do I need to adjust it? Because I know this is adjustable. I think it could be me. That's better, actually, yes. So it could have been that on Silver Run. We had problems with it. Oh no, it's still pulling me around a lot. I've never known this with a 70 tonner before Silver Run. I do think Giants have mucked around with either that or this H2 Studios has done something to this, and it's different because I've had this. This is my favourite of all trailers, and it's bigger. Yeah, the one for the lorry as well. Likewise, but yeah, it's right. Indicator off. Right, we need to be putting this in here. We do, and we shall have a good look at straw and everything before we sign off. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I've always said I do. Well, I've not always said. I do like to do a complete session with. Oh wow, I did also put grass in here. 19 tons of mineral feed. Our mineral feed is doing nicely. We may be out of stones at the bottom though. Let's have a quick look at everything. Yeah, time saving stock check. Now that's true. We could probably look in this. 437 tons, so there's 200 and something tons. 296 tons of hay. Whoa, I never realised we were doing that well. 653 tons, and we've still got all of the grass on the field. Now, please tell me that doesn't include what is on the field. That's got to be in 77 tons of milk. Wow, we didn't grab the milk this time. Solid for, oh my love, 122 tons of manure. Now that could equally be 150 tons. Oh my life, we have got a lot of work to do. Yeah, we'll be doing that as well. I didn't realise. Oh wow, we have got a lot of lime. Yeah, we'll just look to the mineral feed. Right, I know I don't do this very often, but we're just going to pop over to the pigs on camera. I'm not going to do my normal darting off. We're just going to have a quick look. That's the animal dealer. That's not pigs. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the straw. Not in here. The one. Oh no, that wasn't the right place. Over here. I think this is where we're looking. I want to see what the straw. Huh? Oh no, that's pig. Looking at the top one, pigsty large. Looking at 37 tons of straw instead of the one that is in 392 tons of straw. That's astronomical. So there's quite a few runs that we've got to do from. I did know we did a lot of runs from there. That is brilliant. So obviously that will be converted into. Let's have a look. The recipe for this is quite phenomenal. It does. It's quite an improve. Like it increases. Let's have a quick look. I do love this manure. Yeah, it's almost adds a third on. With the water transfers the 450 and makes it, yeah, there's 1050 plus 450 equals 1.5 tons. So that is a phenomenal increase. Not unbelievably 1800 times unbelievable, but it is good. There is growth there. So that's fantastic. Oh, that's true. We need to stick some oats in. I think that does. What are the cycles on that? 1000. Oh, it's out of space. Huh? Oh, it's done that thing again. We had that before. It was pulling something across. Yeah, I had this on Stone Valley. It suddenly stopped working. There's got to be some sort of mod that's conflicting with it. That's, yeah, because it did exactly the same on Stone Valley. It worked for a long time and then all of a sudden stopped and never ever worked ever again. So I don't know. I don't get it. There's got to be something that I've done this time that I did the same as I did on Stone Valley. Anyway, yeah, there's a tiny bit of straw. You know, I'm really not worried about that little tiny bit. But what next time we are going to mulch this, and yeah, we're going to plough it, rip it up, and get it ready for next month when we're going to plant. Are we going to do two? No, surely not going to do 2 fields of. Well, we want some more canola, don't we? Which likewise can be planted this month, so we could actually plant canola first across the road. Yeah, we could. And this one we are going to do wheat. Yeah, I would say if there is a time, yeah, something like the Estrella. I don't mind buying it new either. Now that we're getting so 200,000 seed is a lot at some times of a Let's Play, but right now it doesn't seem terribly. We're making hundreds of thousands a day, so that really seems like quite a good move. I don't mean that we're not going to. We keep the 8 meter one as well, because it's a no-till, but also get the Estrella and use that at the same time. I think, yeah. Or I know we've got the planter as well. But yeah, I think we will do that. Anyway, yes, there's still plenty of work to do. As we've seen, the slurry, manure and all sorts of things to bring in. We've also got all the straw to bring across, the baling to start next session. We've got all of the straw off this field, so that is yeah, something to do. But we've also got all the grass, and yeah, let me just show you. We'll have a bit of a wander, and I know I don't normally do this, but it seems the best way to do it at present. So yeah, there's all of this grass on this to collect, and there is all of this hay and a little bit of grass around the outside. We did one complete circuit of grass, and the rest is down to hay. Will we windrow this? Because these are quite small. Have we got a windrower? Because we've got swathers. Yeah, we have. It's down at the bottom. Now, that's something else I wouldn't mind investing in, and that is another windrower. Maybe one for up this end, especially for when we're haying. Although, to be honest, with that amount of hay, I don't seriously think that we're going to need hay for a while. So, yeah, for making our... Ooh, I don't somehow think that's going to go in there. Seems a tad large to me. Yeah, I'm not going to... I suppose I could... Yeah, for now, I'm going to work it outside. We will stick it inside. Yeah, when we've got their fertiliser right, because I don't really think that's, which is perfect for this, it's really necessary. Yeah, to actually take an entire shed up with the fertiliser spreader. Yeah, so I do think that. I think another windrower. So do we buy that now over at the shop? You know, let's go out with a bang. No, there's no rush. You know, no, there is, because yeah, I am going to do it. I know what I was going to say. I'm a terror for like relying on the sales, and I do so that you don't. But sometimes you've just got to do it. You can't always wait for that type of thing, and we can afford a nice one. So, do I go for my absolute favourite? Yeah, that's a point. I haven't said that one. That's my absolute favourite, the 90 metre. Isn't this the one where you can actually add the baler thing? It's in that pack, but I'm not sure it... Yeah, I don't think this is special, and it's... Oh, it is. Oh no, that's the front. So, has it got any contraptions for adding anything? I don't think it has. I think that's the... Or does it go on the back of the baler? LGP? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really a little bit confused on that one. And that's the one we've got at the minute down at the bottom. So, trailed with... Oh, that's a point. We could try that. I wouldn't mind having a go at that, actually. Ooh, it's a bit of a beast. Oh, wow. Ooh, that's... Well, we've got big tractors on this. Why not? Yes, and are we? Do you know, that's fairly a class colour, and it will be a class, I would imagine. In fact, let's make it a class. Ooh. Oh, actually, I like that. I know it is still green, very grassy, but you know, I think we're going to buy that. Wow, it's costing us a bit, but you know, let's do it. Let's not second guess. That's the 20 metre. That's even bigger than my normal. Only because I've never had it. Oh, it has actually got a hook at the back, so you can bale straight after it. But then that would require us to have a normal baler. Yeah, well, we'll have that. We'll do that for another Let's Play, I think. We'll do that and a baler. That is amazing. Yeah, but for now, we're just going to buy it for just as a windrower. That is nice. I also think a second stone picker. Yeah, because I do think that would be a good thing. Smash it. Oh my life, I've hardly dinted that at all. Fantastic. In 5 minutes we're going to get a tick up as well. So next session we're going to do, oh yeah, let's go down the bottom. I did say it's not how many times do I forget to actually follow through? Yeah, so we need to windrow this. Why do I keep, oh, sorry about that, my bad. Yeah, let's try that again without tabbing. Yes, so we'll windrow this. Do we carry on? Or do we buy another windrow for down this end? And it would be nice to... The thing is, yeah, when you start to go to 20-metre windrows, I know with a 90-metre, that starts to have... If it went any bigger than that, which is I think why the windrowers don't go beyond that, is because the swath would be so big that you really just couldn't do it into one hit, which then really makes it counterproductive in you having, yeah, because if you can't bale in one hit, then you're really defeating the entire purpose of having a big windrow. Yeah, you may as well have a lesser one and get it in one hit. So yeah, I think 20 metres is the pretty much about where you can go to. So there we go, we've cut all the grass, both ends, we've cut a lot of hay. So next session we need to work on this monstrous amount of stuff. Where's the point? It is actually thinking about it. Do we go loose now? Now that we've got our contraption, and now that we've got this. Although it doesn't really matter. We can do a combination of the two, I suppose. No, we'll keep it as we've done all the way through this session. This thing I actually really do like. I want to stick to what I started, which is this. If I'm honest, I don't want to disappear from the Vermeer pack. Another one, I will get another one of those windows, but we will get a baler as well behind it, because that really is fantastic. I'd love to have a go at that. Yes, I did start the engine on this a long time ago, and I didn't stop it. Right, so yeah, next session, an awful lot of grass work to grab from the both ends. That is going to really be, yeah. I'm trying to think. I want to streamline this and go. I was going to use a Star Trek line there. Go where no man has gone before. But yeah, something like that. But more in a production way. That yeah, to streamline productions, which would mean this is obviously a production, so therefore it can take whatever it's got and put it ever as we know. But we have still got a couple of silos. I would like to replace the normal silos and put yeah, the Grain Quid Pro up at the, I'll show you. So we're covered down at the bottom. Up here, where we have the normal silo, yeah, I'm thinking we grab everything out of this and we stick another Grain Quid Pro up here to keep stuff in. And then again, we can transfer things in and out as we like. Might try the other one. I think what we'll do is at the end of a session, we will... obviously we've got to empty all the stuff out first, so I don't think we'll fill this anymore. I'd like to use the other Grain Quid Pro, which, being as we are at the end of the session, we'll have a very quick look at. It is the one that says silo. Now I still think it is a production because it's listed under production, so although it says silo, I seriously think it is another Grain Quid Pro, only, yeah, smaller than the big one, the 110,000 one that says, well, it's getting there, 80 Midwest soon. I know it's not long after this. Multi-crop, modern sugar factory, he says. I thought you knew. 60. Oh, there's way more here than I actually thought. Here we go. Riverside 22 mod, which is the Grain Quid Pro really, which you can see a little bit further down, which also says Grain Quid Pro. Yeah, there's that one, which is obviously smaller, I think, and that one, which is the large production. So that just says silo, but it still has the in and the out. So I'm presuming it's just a smaller scale of that one, which is 30 difference, so 30,000 difference. So yeah, that's my plan. I would like to streamline this as productions, because I'm thinking going forwards. I've always been had the very reasonably priced ones, but the Grain Quid Pro seems to me rather a step in the right direction for super production silos, and I like the idea of that. I truly do. It's quite amazing. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, I do love to hear from you all. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Say any ideas, anything you'd like to see, or anything that I've got wrong. Really, I really do always appreciate your feedback and comments, truthfully. Yeah, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.